a father and his deliberations about how to keep the promise that he made to his young daughter. So I will ask a question. Of course, some of you may have seen Mark in other films, that La Femme Nikita, one of them that I can mention, Le Grand Bleu, but these are things that were a while back. He can tell you more recent stuff that he has been in the United States, in Europe. He films non-stop, and we are so lucky that at this moment he wasn't filming, so he's able to be here with us tonight. Marc Duret.
Yes, well, I'm lucky to be here, actually. It's the other way around. I just resumed Voyager with Tom Fontana and Outlander with Metin Hussein in Glasgow. So that's my last big thing.
Right. And then I will introduce Julie and Thomas Simon, who were the directors of the second short, Hungry, of which I'm happy to say I was a cast member. Maybe you recognize me on the screen. La femme méchante, the terrible woman. And also the other cast members who are present here.
Yes, our other cast members.
The children, are the
If you'd
children
like
still
to,
here?
please come up. If you don't want to, that's okay. But
They're not here? They went to bed? Maybe it's past bedtime, is that right? Okay.
Yes, and Molly.
All right. So maybe you want to introduce yourself, say your name.
I'm Alex Emanuel. I'm an actor and musician, and I play Julie's boyfriend.
Yes.
Sorry.
Okay, Julie.
I'm Thomas.
They're playing Dave Bontempo.
Okay. So, yes, here you go. Hey, the children who I keep hungry, who I take the food away and throw in the trash can. It's terrible. I need to stand in the corner. So, Julie, my first question to you is the following. How did you get the idea of this film?
Well, we were thinking of making our own film because of some experiences where being in things that ended up, for a variety of reasons, not getting off the ground, and I had actually gotten Alex and Molly, and one of them that I got together, wonderful actors, and Thomas did the music, and then the sound didn't come together because of various reasons, and so it never was able to fly. And so Thomas said, write something, do something, and then he presented me with an article about teachers who found out that children in their schools were going hungry and who paid out of their own pockets. So I thought, okay, well, that's what then? You find, and then if you do your research, you find out 280,000 children around the country are going hungry. What do you do then? You have to do something more than you can't, it's a governmental problem. So that was the start of writing that story.
That's very interesting because the two films, as you could see, had children in them. So my question is to Mark, how did you come across this project with Stratos Gabrielidis?
Just Stratos called me because he had seen some work I've done, and I just had my daughter at the time, and he said to me, would you like to do this, father? And I said, well, yeah, because I think that fathers sometimes have a lack of imagination with the kids. We're just trying to find out, we don't have time. I don't know. It's a different way of seeing things. So I just said okay, and it was for me refreshing because acting with a kid is very interesting for us actors because they're right on target. So I learned a lot, and it's an 8-minute film, so we didn't have time to make it shorter, as they say. And I learned a lot, and this film went in festivals all over the world, really. In Greece as well. It was he had a prize in Greece.
That's nice.
And well, that was it. It was simple and very interesting, and also, you know, never quit. You know what I mean? When you have something, you never quit.
Quit,
You try
yes.
to go ahead, and even if you have to lie a bit.
So it must be quite particular acting with children. So I think you both share that experience in the film. And Julie, maybe you want to answer that as an actress now, not as a director, because you're also acting in the film.
Gosh, you know, it's just like with, I don't know, I find it just like with any other actor in a way, because you're in the scene. And actually Thomas thought of some, as a director, he pass along I'll pass along the mic, and what you thought of, what you thought of for, right before the whole running thing, to have the children run.
Oh, well, because they're coming down the stairs, and I wanted them to really seem like they've been running and out of breath, so I chased them.
Around the block.
I chased them around the hallways.